Hi. I would often get calls from students saying that they are not in a position to perform, they are not able to do, and at times I find that they are in a deep whirlpool of negativity. So there's a loop of negativity that is holding them from moving ahead, and that at times looks very, very strenuous, and at times they are not able to locate what is wrong with them. I think often when I see such situation and speak to them, I find that it may have started with a very, very small thing. I mean, they can be that somebody objected the way they were preparing. They may be some concept they did not understand, a page they did not like reading. They were having some minor health issue. And then this actually goes on to spiral, because once you have got that such negative thought comes in your mind, you start getting into selective abstraction. You start picking up those facts which are negative, and then it's not helping you. Say, for example, if you did not understand a simple page, you would think that you cannot understand this concept, you cannot understand this chapter, you cannot understand the subject, and you cannot understand the entire syllabus, and you cannot pass the examination, and ultimately I'm good for nothing. See how a small thing which spirals, and then you go on looking for those selective abstractions, that is, those things which goes on to confirm your bias. In fact, I must tell you, this selective abstraction and confirmation bias, these are the two things which goes on to really create a whirlpool of negativity. If I can possibly quote Gunnar Madel, there's a circular cumulative causation that happens. A cause produces an effect which becomes a cause for itself. Like you did not understand, so you get a negative emotions, and that negative emotion affects you from action, and then that action, if you're not doing, you're not moving further, that itself becomes a cause for more inactions and more negativity. So cause and effect relationship, actually when the effect becomes a cause, it is a cause-cause relationship and goes on a spiraling. And that negative spirals, they are really very killing. I think I must tell you that these negative thoughts, when they sit in your mind, or a mental cockpit, if I can say, they would just hijack your entire agenda. I'm explaining it very clearly here. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not somebody who understands the way the mind works. I have some practical solutions which I would like to share, that when you get into the grip of such loop of negativity, how you could possibly come out of it. These are all based on my experience of last 30 years that I have collected through interacting with young aspirants. Well, I suppose one thing that you should be doing is, I would call it as consciousness yield. Just identify from where the whole thing happened. Getting to the root of the thing, in fact, a lot of time does the magic. That you would understand that, hey, this is such a small thing. If I am not able to understand, it doesn't mean that I don't understand everything. Sometimes people say that a hair near your eyes can hide a mountain also. So it could be like that. Identify the beginning from where the whole thing came, and then if possible, you can write it down. And then in the process of writing down, you'd be able to really understand that, hey, it is not as big as it was actually you were understanding. So consciousness yield is powerful. Being conscious of the problem really helps. The second thing I would like to tell you is locus setting. Identify what is the position of this problem or this challenge in the total scheme of things which I have got. Even if I don't understand this small concept, even if I am sick for one evening, God forbid, is it going to really spiral into such a big thing I cannot clear this examination? If my 1 week has been wasted in something, it doesn't mean that I have got my entire year wasted. So try setting the location of the problem in the big scheme of things, and you would find that it is such a minor blip that you have had. It's not something which will probably stop you from getting to your goal. Third thing which I would like to tell you is that list the action plans. Yes, you heard it right. Action plans. If you have a problem, identify this is my solution number 1, I'll do that, write it down. This is solution number 2. If this is not working, this is solution number 3. If you have multiple solutions for the same problem, you would suddenly find your problem looks so insignificant and small. This is an interesting trick. I like you to try this. Give so many solutions for a single problem. I could possibly ask this person. If he doesn't explain, I'll go to her. She'll explain. If she doesn't explain, I'll go to this and learn from there. If it doesn't happen, I'll go there. And then you see that so many solutions suddenly in your hand. You find the problem looks so insignificant. Also, I would like to tell you that I think a kind of tool which I like to identify here is that challenging your cognitive dissonance is also a very important tool that you can use here. Like you have to tell yourself that these challenges were bound to come, these problems were bound to come. I can't have my actions delivering me without any problem, without any effort. So this cognitive dissonance is something which is what it really, if you're conscious of it, it really sets you onto the task. If you could possibly tell, yes, this difficulty had to come, this health problem had to come, this negative observations had to come, these problems had to come, and I am challenging all of them because I knew they will come. So this cognitive dissonance, in fact, would help you to really face them better. Challenge them that yes, this had to happen because I am going for a bigger task. And one more thing I would like to add here, in you to come out of this whirlpool of negativity, is that avoid victim syndrome. Why me? Why it is happening to me? I suppose that's something, me victim to me victor. I mean, me victor, if you think about it, I suppose you are actually victorious, you come out of it. Never ever look at the surrounding and start complaining. Never ever look at the challenges and start complaining. You think that yes, I am meant for something bigger. And the day you have told yourself a few number of times, I think you start believing in that. And that goes into subconscious mind, and that starts giving you positive results. In fact, in short, if I can cut this video now, is you have to start loving yourself. Yes, you are allowed to love yourself. You're allowed to pamper yourself. And only when you love yourself, you would actually get to know your worth. And I'm sure this loop of negativity, if at all it temporarily comes, it comes with everybody. How you come out of it is what is going to make you a different person. My best wishes are with you.